Hello, it's Biz414 here, back with another City Life episode. Today, I'm still working on this place, this Wither Skeleton Farm, but I'm getting close to being done. Added some nice doorways right here, leading out to the paths, the extended bridges that come off of the fortress. I slabbed them all out. There's four in total. One of them I'm using for my minecart track. The other three I slabbed out. And instead of just having just basic slabs, I decided to do this little design where I left the full blocks intact above any of the nether fences, and then just kind of did like a little staircase action and slabs on top. So nothing should be able to spawn on here. I did that all the way down to the end. This particular one is the furthest away from the minecart track, and it pops out on the other side of this little netherrack island. It has a nice little, made a nice little balcony kind of viewing area. I might end up taking this out just so you can kind of see better, or maybe just open the sides up a little bit more by adding some more nether brick vents, just so you can get a little bit of a better view of the lava pool out there. And the other ones are all pretty much the same, other than just going to a dead end at the end. And then I made a little bridge, a little pathway here connecting all of them. Now monsters can spawn on this, but it's pretty minimal amount of spawning space, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. So as you can see down there, dead end, and then there's another acacia wood door. I know that those are flammable, but the red color looks really good, and I wanted something I could kind of see through. I didn't want to have iron doors everywhere, just kind of in the places that are, like part of the base, part of my regular base usage type stuff. I still get some wither skeletons and blazes spawning above this pathway up here on the netherrack. Now I could remove some of those spawning areas as well. That's kind of like a phase 2 or 3 or 4 of this project. Not something that I'm terribly concerned about right now. What I'm working on today though, is getting a secondary way of getting into my enchanting room. There's so many ghasts around. Can I hit you from here? Keep missing. I got one of them. Let's see if I can get this one. No, keeps on changing direction. Alright, he doesn't care about me anymore. Alright, so basically I just want a secondary way to get into this enchanting room. Usually, like if I come in like I just did off of one of those paths, if I didn't take the minecart track, this is how I would generally get in, which would be to just break the iron bars, place them back, and come in. I don't want to really do that anymore. I want to have a better way of getting into here. And I've already started setting that up. So I've got like a little secret room here. I'm going to build something there. And the other side of the secret room is right here. So I'm going to set up a couple of little secret doors here for me to get in and out. Now first off, I'm going to set up the way to get in from this side. And I'm going to use a jukebox as the key. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm actually going to take it over here. Just have it as a spare right there. Get rid of this crafting bench. G right there. I'm going to put my jukebox right here instead of right there. And right there, put a trap chest. And this will be where I put all the records, is in this trap chest. Well, did not expect that. Alright, well, I don't know how that's going to factor into things. It shouldn't. Once I wire this up, this piston that you're seeing move right there will be powered constantly unless this activates it. So it's okay. It shouldn't interfere with anything. What I want to have for this is these and these. I've already got an area cleared out back here, and I've actually already got all of the blocks placed for where I'm going to have my wiring. So I'm going to have my comparator right here, and that's basically right on the other side of the jukebox. Alright, so when there's a record in the jukebox, it'll be powered. Let's go put a record in there real quick so I can show you that. Let's just grab this guy. Alright, now if we go back here and look, this is on, and it will send a redstone signal up here and back down to this block right here. Now, as you see, it only powers to that length. Each record has a different amount that it powers. So for this particular function, I'm just going to use number weight, record titled weight. It has the longest amount of I'm going to get rid of this record so I don't have to talk over it. It's got the longest amount of redstone power. Like it'll send a power the furthest. It's got the strongest signal, in other words. And it goes 11 blocks. There's 11 records. 11th record, number 13, goes 11 blocks. So it'll reach to right here, and it'll be able to power this block right here. So we put a redstone torch on top of it, and then this is the top piston for that doorway that we're entering in from. So that'll keep that closed until we put this record in the player, and then it'll depower that piston, and open the door. And we will have another redstone torch right here on the side of that block. It'll power the bottom piston. I need a button to get back out. See? Door's closed. Now to get back out, I believe I had my button, or no, I had a pressure plate right here. And that is this block right here. So we'll just run redstone this way, like that. So now that should, actually no, I believe I need a repeater there. Well, let's try it without. I don't know if this will be enough to depower all that stuff. We'll try it. So if it is, I'll just save the repeater for something else. Nope. Nope. Alright, so the repeater does need to go right there. Well, that should do it. Let's go check. Only the... I don't... Why is that not working? Huh. That should work. Or maybe... Maybe I had this going into this block. Let's try this. That might work. Let's try it. Well, let's get rid of this real quick. There's nothing in there. Is it because of you? No. This is odd. Well, does it work with the record? I've set this up in creative and it works just fine. Yep, that works just fine. But it's something with that pressure plate. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to sort that out, why that's not working, and I'll be right back. So I figured it out. This one little block right there, when we were standing on the pressure plate, it was causing this piston to stay powered. So it should work now. And I'm just going to leave it like that just because it's fine. I think I could have put that the way it was beforehand. There. That works just fine. So let's put these back here just to demonstrate again. Works just fine. So then the only kind of downside to it is if I'm in here and I want to go into that room, let's put the trap chest back. If I'm in here and I want to go into that room, I do that and it opens up like that. And this doesn't work anymore. It will just stay open until I go in and take this record out. So if I want to stay in there, I got to leave the song playing. So it's kind of a negative, but could be worse. Alright, so that side is set up. Now I want to be able to get out this direction. To do that, I'm going to have a button here. Alright. And that is this block right there. So we'll just take a redstone wire and go this direction. And we've got our pistons for that right here. So what I'm going to do is we'll have piston powering it there. Let's go ahead and grab that out of there so that those will actually do something. There. It wouldn't go up because there was too many blocks above it. So there, that's up. And we'll have a torch here. Redstone there. Redstone on top of this block. Let's get something out so I can get up there. And then redstone here. And redstone on top of this block. That'll power this piston right there. So there we go. That's set up. And what I'm probably actually going to do is have a couple of repeaters like this with a full delay on them. That's just so that when you push it, you have a chance to get into the correct position. Oh, I don't want that to be visible like that. So let's put nether rack right there and right there. And then that's going to be the button for getting in. And it is right there. So we'll just put some redstone this away. Our blocks back. And it works just fine. And the way I'm going to hide that is with a bucket of lava. Right there. And then you can't see the button. You can still click it, maybe. There we go. See? Just gotta click in this little corner. Ooh. So that works fine as well. cover that back up here. So there we go. Out. And you can't really even see that it's there. You can't see the button. So you push it right there, and in you go. So I really want to stop listening to that. So now I'm going to set up a reason to come back here. And that reason will be a little tiny mini netherwort farm. So I got some slime blocks, and the reason I've got those is because they stick together and they move. You can move multiple blocks with just that one piston. This is where we put that button. Redstone's going to come down. Did that reach the piston? Nope. One more. Now that should make the piston go. Yep. As you see, all three of those slime blocks move. Now anything that's touching them will move. That's why I've got obsidian here, because obsidian won't move from the piston push. You won't see it once I get the... now that the soul sand's in here. So that's how that works. You push the button, soul sand moves up. And to demonstrate how that will work is if you've got the netherwort planted here, once it grows up, you push the button, it all pops out, you pick it up. Oh, there's an issue. You pick it up, and then you replant. One other issue I might encounter is that, I don't know, once this grows up, I might not be able to click this button past it. I might have to like knock this one out to hit the button, but no biggie. So that finishes that up. So we've got a reason to come back into this little room now, other than just having a secret door. So I like that. Simple little netherwort farm and our little secret entrance from the outside. It matches this same pattern with the quartz and the red stained clay and the nether brick stairs and slabs. So I'm digging it. So I think that's going to do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.